Welcome into Trivia Night Live. I am Joey. This is Jake. We are here to play some fantasy football trivia. Whoa, I just went through puberty again. Welcome, guys. I'm glad you guys are here with me for that wonderful part of my journey through life. We are here for some fantasy football trivia tonight. Jake, how are you doing today?
Man, I'm feeling so good, Joey. Truth be told, after work, I got a massage for after my Ironman. I
Oh,
didn't tell you this pre-show, so for the last hour, I've just been kind of just like slumped, like trying to fall asleep. So I've been amping myself up, but I'm ready to go.
speaking of massages, I sent my beautiful wife Bethany off for a spa day last Saturday. Dad had the kids. We had a great time. Played some Nintendo, like the Wii Sports on the Switch. Switch Sports, I guess is what it's called. My wife goes, and I thought I booked the correct place, and it ended up being, and it wasn't so bad, but it was like a timeshare kind of place where they tried making a presentation and a sales pitch to her.
Mm-hmm.
And so I immediately went straight to the old Google and left a nice review. She comes home after a beautiful spa day and she's like, yeah, we've got another 3 days free because of your little Google review. So, like, they didn't deliver on what they promised, but yet, we got 3 free days. So, what are you going to
There
do?
you go. Yeah,
Guys, we're excited to be here with you. We got some week 4? Man, these weeks are just rolling through, aren't they?
they are. They go by way too fast, Joey.
They do. How are your teams looking, Jake?
It's not good. You'll see in a little bit. I have a question about my team related to a certain player, and it's not looking too pretty.
I did see that question. I'm actually going to make you read that question. I clocked where it is, so I'm going to make you read it.
Perfect.
I did chuckle a little bit. Guys, like Jake and I are here with you, but as you know, we are not alone. The chat is with us as always. Steve F saying happy trivia night, everyone. I'm excited for trivia. Jake's excited for trivia. We're excited you're here, Steve. Jason Smith, hello, everyone. Saying hey to everybody. Frank is back in the chat. Happy Tuesday and happy trivia. Jeff Bell saying, yo, Jeff's in here. Have you been watching Jeff on Sunday Morning Live, Jake?
I have, and as the funniest guy at Footballguys, he's the best.
I used to actually let that chat my butt a little bit, but Jeff this season on Sunday Morning Live has been coming on the show at the 11:30 mark like he is. I've said it, shot out of a cannon, full of energy, ready to talk, ready to give his starts of the week. Jeff Bell, one of the greatest guys in the world. Happy he is in here. Andrea, happy to see you as well. Saying hi to everybody. Uh-oh, trouble. Joe Bryant saying howdy. Hey, boss. How you doing, buddy? The better Bryant. Hey, Barb. Do you want to say hi, Jake?
Hey, Mom.
There you
go. I was wanting to say
that. Spoiler. Barbara Bryant is Jake's mom. So, and then I see John. Welcome in. Hey, gang. Yeah, we're all here. Oh, Tony's in here. Uh-oh. Hi from Tabitha and Tony. So that's my mom and new stepdad. So there you go. Forest City. Oh, we got another trivia. Hey, what's going on? Forest City trivia. Hey, well, you know what? Maybe we do a crossover episode sometime. Hey, Jake. Hey, Joey. Barb just saying hey, everybody. Ah, there he is. You're a little late last week, Bourbon Cowboy. Glad you're in here on time this week. Howdy. Go Sox. Speaking of things not going well right at the moment. Yeah, last I checked, they were down 1-0. So we got the MLB playoffs going. Started today, I believe. Jake, are you into the MLB playoffs at all?
The Knoxville team, the Smokies, feed into the White Sox.
Okay.
Or no, sorry, the Cubs. The Charlotte team here feeds into the White Sox. So growing up, the Cubs were kind of the team, but I don't really watch baseball very much. But I do know that they are very good this year. So awesome. Go Cubs? ? Do you, Joey?
It's so crazy. The Atlanta Braves are like my first love of sports, and it carried me a long way through. And then I started this fantasy football thing, and I just lost all time to watch the Braves play, sadly. But I want to get back into it. I do actually have a Smoky. You mentioned the Smokies. I had a Smokies hat sent to me from Tennessee. And it's a beautiful hat that I don't like to wear too much because it's like white. And like in Florida, you cannot wear white hats because they will get disgusting. So it's either got to be nighttime or if I go to the movies or something, I put my Smokies hat on. Looking fly.
It's a good hat.
Oh, he's got 2 horses in the race. Actually, not horses, Tigers and Cubs. Jeff saying go Tigers and go Cubs. Awesome. Anne's in here saying, hey to everybody. Well, let's get the game board up on there. I know some of you already saw the code there at the bottom. We'll make the QR code nice and big for you. All right, there we go. Hopefully everybody can scan that. Joey, make time to watch the playoffs. The pitch clock is a game changer. Have you seen any games of the pitch clock yet, Jake?
I have. Yeah, they put that in 2 years ago, last year, or maybe it's been longer than that.
I don't know. When I was in Vegas for Scott Fishbowl, I went to Circa Sportsbook and I watched some baseball games with my best friend, Siobhan Basteo. Why he's not here in the chat, I don't know. We watched some baseball, and there it was the Brewers and Dodgers, and they had a pitch clock going, and I did like it. It was speeding it up a little bit. But yeah. Oh, Forest City Trivia saying, I was at Sigmund Bloom's wedding. Do I get any bonus points? Actually, the bonus points for being at Sig's weddings expired last week. I'm
just too late.
Just 1 week late. I'm very sorry, but that's cool. You were at his wedding. I didn't even know him when he got married. So
that's very cool.
Sig, he's awesome though. All right, well let me run down my little banter stuff that I have to go through. Okay, it says banter, and then say hi to chat and put up the game board. I've done all those things. Before we get into the game, we need to cover a few rules and take care of some housekeeping. If you're watching us here on the Fantasy Cares YouTube channel, go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you're watching us on the Football Guys live YouTube channel, please do the same. Also consider making a donation to Fantasy Cares. Your donations go to great causes like the annual Toys for Tots Holiday Toy Drive and the Northern California Sled Dog Rescue and many other great causes. And you can go to make your donations by going to fantasycares.org. And Fantasy Cares actually has some really great streams. I was watching the afternoon one today. They gave away a jersey that I did not win, but I'm not bitter. One day. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I'm eligible to win. Jake, do you think I should be eligible to win a jersey?
You know, I think so, Joey. Well, it depends. What was a jersey?
It was a mystery jersey.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
So we don't know. Guys, to play the game, go ahead and scan the QR code or go to Kahoot.it on your web browser. From there, you'll enter the 7-digit code for the game, which today will be 563717. From here, you'll need to enter a nickname. You can see some people have already started doing that. Any vulgar or hateful names will not be eligible for prizes, maybe laughs, but not prizes. In addition, we will remove you from the game. That's not fun for anybody. Once the game begins, a question will come up on the screen here as well as on your device. Answer by clicking or tapping on your choice from your device. Accuracy and speed will both factor into your score. The quicker you answer correctly, the higher the points, and you'll have 45 seconds to answer each and every question. Each game will consist of 10 questions, and we'll be playing 2 separate games per show. At the end of the game, the person with the highest amount of points will be our winner. And the theme this week and every week this season is NFL trivia. We'll do a little recap from the week before, look ahead to the week coming up, all those fun things. We're giving away 2 Football Guys subscriptions tonight. So if you're a winner of the game, you're going to win a Football Guys subscription. So that's super, super exciting. Man, how many people we got in there? 16 people playing with us tonight. That is super fun. All right. Oh, boy, my tongue is tired. I want to take a little coffee there. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Matt's in here saying hello. Sigmund who? Yeah, Sigmund Bloom. Oh, Barb saying, Joe and I were at Sigmund Bloom's wedding. What a fun celebration. If anybody in the chat else was at Sigmund Bloom's wedding, please mention it so you can rub it in my face. Jake, were you at Sigmund Bloom's wedding?
I don't think I was. Were you?
No, we've already established that. I was not invited.
Oh, that's right. Not invited.
Sig said, nope. No Joey Wrights. We got a question from Matt. Redraft, Rashee Rice, Cam Scattaboo, or Rashid Shaheed? Jake, who would you play between those 3 guys?
I'm between Scattaboo and Rice. And is this dumb to say Scattaboo, Joey? I mean,
I don't think so at this point. Rashee Rice returns this week.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why that's coming in here?
Yes.
So Rashee Rice returns this week. I am never against sitting a guy on his first game back. Xavier Worthy looked exceptionally wonderful on Sunday. So, yeah, I would sit Rashee Rice for Scattaboo. Scattaboo's got a good matchup. So, yeah, for sure there. He said, just got Rice. I have Genty, Achan, and Henderson. Well, there you go. And I think Travion Henderson is really going to come on as the season goes, especially if Ramondre Stevenson keeps fumbling the ball, which didn't really happen Sunday. But hi, Bard. Yep, quite the trolley. I was the fun guy from Cleveland. Oh man, I feel bad for the boring guy from Cleveland that was at the wedding because he just got called out. It's terrible. All right, I'm saying trade. Who do we want
For Rice, Scattaboo, or
he's just got Rice, and he had Genty, Achane, Henderson. Matt, I'm not sure I'm gonna understand your question there, but put it back in there, and we'll take care of it. Did this just happen? Did Sig just get married? No, I think he's been married for a while, Jeff. It was like 18 people. Don't feel bad, champs. Okay. Oh, okay. The trade was Rashee Rice or Scattaboo and Shaheed. Sorry, we thought you were asking to start and sit. So what side of the trade would you want? Now that's a different question altogether, Jake.
That is a different question. I think it's tough with your other RBs. I mean, I think I like Rashee there. I mean, you got some guys. I don't know. What do you think, Joey?
I mean, I definitely see it as an upgrade, going from Shaheed to Rashee Rice, and that's where I'm going. I'm not exactly convinced on Scattaboo yet, past a week-to-week matchup. And if this is a dynasty league especially, I think that Rashee Rice side is the way to go. Barbara saying, Forest City Trivia, did you go to the Pirate Bar with us? So they're having their own conversation. Oh, okay, great question, Dominic. How do we play once we're on YouTube or that website? So if you go to Kahoot.it and you type in that game pin, so you'd have to have like a separate device up as well as watching on computer. You can go back and forth. I've heard some people be able to navigate that. That is your choice, though, on that. And yeah, Rashee Rice has 2 more games, they're saying.
Oh, okay.
Jake and Joey got the hat game on fleek. Jeff, we're gonna put you in the corner for saying on fleek. Mm-hmm. But Jeff Blaylock, the other Jeff Bell at Footballguys, as I like to call himself. If you're hanging on the Discords lately, Jeff Blaylock has been in those streets answering your questions and being a big help over there. So we love Jeff. Awesome. Oh, Dave wants to know, is there hope for Travis Hunter? I hope so, Dave. I can't say that the book has completely been written on somebody after 4 games, but Trevor Lawrence was one of my flag plants this season, and I have mud all over my face. It does not look good. I think there might be a quarterback change in Jacksonville before there's a wide receiver change. Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's hop into the game, Jake. I have talked enough, and I think people want to play some trivia.
Let's go.
All right, let's start the game off. All right, first question. Which one of these former names of Hard Rock Stadium, the location of last night's Jets-Dolphins game, did I make up? Joe Robbie Stadium, Miami Metro Stadium, Landshark Stadium, or Pro Player Park? Only one of those is a fake name. The other 3 were actually former names of Hard Rock Stadium.
How did you feel about the jerseys last night, Joey? Fan or no?
I was not a fan. And let me explain why. I thought they looked like jerseys from a movie where they couldn't get NFL licensing. They just didn't look like real NFL jerseys. There's a movie like Any Given Sunday. Mm-hmm. They looked like the jerseys from that. And the team that was in that was like the Miami Sharks. Mm-hmm. I thought they looked quite a bit like that. Did you like them, Jake?
No, I thought the exact same thing. It looked like when you're playing an NCAA football and you have like a high school team or like a fake FCS team or something that have to build out a jersey.
Yeah, it just didn't add up for me. And this is coming from the guy that loved those white and creamsicle jerseys that the Bucks have this year. So I'm not, a fashion authority by any means. Yeah, Miami Metro Stadium, made that one up. Landshark Stadium, 1 year. It was Landshark Stadium there in Miami. Tabitha's got a question for us. That's my mom. Should I keep Travis Kelce or bench him? Oh, you should definitely keep him. You can bench him. So that's actually kind of 2 questions. Yes, you should keep Travis Kelce. And yes, I think you can bench him if you want to. There's a lot of good tight ends out there. Kyle Pitts was dropped in a few leagues by accident before the games on Sunday. So if Kyle Pitts is out there on your waiver wire, definitely look at adding him and starting him. He's getting a lot of work right now. And Barbara's got the same. The ladies are just taking Kelce. What are you gonna do?
Something
Jake,
about
are you
him.
excited for Friday?
Very excited. Very, very excited.
I am too. We're gonna get a little peek behind the curtain. Have to read between the lines with some lyrics.
Exactly.
With Taylor's new album coming out. Yeah.
You gonna go see the movie?
No. My daughter's Tristan. Her birthday is on Friday. We're having a birthday party on Saturday. That'll be fun over at the old Dave and Buster's.
What a spot!
I know. Let me tell you, they've got games and.
And
it'll be during the Florida-Texas game, so I will definitely be focusing on my children and not on the football game.
You won't want to watch that.
I'll be hate watching the Miami FSU game later that night, though, for sure.
Good.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Steve F. up on top, where he has been many, many times. Week 5 on it. I like that name. Jesu Galileo. Casey Chemist back up in here. Love to see it. Yeah, Jeff Blaylock. The Arena League came for the Dolphins. Yeah, sure did look like it.
They all do eventually.
All right. Yeah, okay. Bourbon Cowboy, I'm right with you on this. They look better than Arizona's mud splatter uniforms. So here's where my head was at, Jake. Actually, I'm going to ask you first. What did you think those Arizona Cardinals jerseys represented?
So I thought they were, and I don't know if the NFL still does the military month or week. I thought there was some pay to respects of that. I think I'm wrong about that though.
I didn't look up the correct answer. Here's where my mind went. I thought immediately that is what a Cardinal's egg looks like spotted, kind of like a robin's egg. I Googled it, and Cardinal eggs don't look like that. So that's not what those jerseys were. If you know what the jerseys were in the chat, let us know, because I'd like to know. And once my theory was wrong, I just didn't care. So, all right, next question. Which player did not score a touchdown in last Thursday night's Seahawks at Cardinals game? A.J. Barner, Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Wilson, or Zach Charbonnet? Don't you always want to have a glass of wine after you hear Zach Charbonnet's name?
I feel like sommelier is like preparing a list for me whenever I hear his name. And it just sounds, I think I would choose Charbonnet, if it was presented in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
But I know nothing about wine, Joey. I pretend like I do.
I don't either. I like to sniff the wine and make up what I think it smells like.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fun to do at parties, especially when the people are like really trying to enjoy their evening and are being sophisticated. And then here comes old Joey. It smells like baby diapers. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Michael Wilson did not score a touchdown. He had a couple targets, but I was glad to see Marvin Harrison Jr. finally get a touchdown. Just finally getting some love there in Arizona after he was getting kind of pooped on a little bit by the fans. So, he did get to show his worth here. So, all right. Take a look at the podium. Steve F. still up top there. Week 5 on it in second. Jesu. And then Tabitha's threatening to post pictures of me from medieval times. You can do that if you want. That's fine. There have been many, many worse pictures of me shared on the internet. As a Dolphins fan, I like them. Well, Steve, you know what? That's all that matters. If you are a fan of the team and you like the product that they're putting on as far as jerseys, there you go. Tequila Sunrise. Is that what the jerseys were?
Oh, probably.
Okay. Okay. I could see that. And then, the Tyreek Hill injury. That was awful. Just didn't even say she's playing trivia. Just she's having wine, just sitting here drinking wine, watching us. Well, bottoms up, Ann. Hey, Ann, cheers. There you go. Do you cheers wine? That's probably why I'm not allowed on wine bars anymore. So I'm like, hey, everybody, cheers.
You can cheers anything. You can cheers water if you want.
Can you? Okay.
I think.
What do I know?
I don't there's no rules, Joey.
Okay. Well, so that's how I like to play. All right. Question number 3, Jake. The Eagles beat the Bucks 31-25 on Sunday. What is the Eagles' playoff record versus Tampa Bay across 6 total contests? Are they 5-1, 4-2, 3-3, or 2-4?
Two great teams.
It was you know what? Let me just say, the Bucks did not stop fighting to win that game on Sunday. The bad result, the fourth quarter was not in our favor, as it's been the last 3 weeks before that, but you gotta lose one at some point during the season. So that's what I keep telling myself in the mirror as I was like wiping away tears. No, I honestly did not expect to win that game on Sunday. And when they went up 14-0, I was like, oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Just switch over to red zone. But
exactly.
No. Yeah, the correct answer is 2-4. The Eagles actually have a losing record against the Buccaneers in the playoffs. Did you know that, Jake?
I did not know until you told me. I'll take a little note of that.
Take a look at the scoreboard. Oh, Steve got that wrong. Well, I guess you don't know everything to do, Steve. No, I'm just kidding. That was mean. I don't know why I said that. It'd be me bringing up the Bucs have won 2 Super Bowls since the Dolphins have. That's just things that we don't need to say, Steve.
Yeah. So you're not going to say it, that's what we would say.
Definitely not going to say it, Jake, because that would just be rude. Hey, Sumo Kid in here saying, fire the cannons. Yeah, we'll fire them all right. They actually, Jake, just moved the Week 6 matchup against the 49ers in Tampa Bay to a 4:00 game.
Wow.
And I'm contemplating on hopping in the old vehicle and making the drive over.
Okay.
On that, because I do the Let's Plug a Show, the Sunday Morning Live. Mm-hmm. And because it is Sunday Morning Live, I can never go to a 1:00 game in Tampa. But if it's a 4:00 game, I might be able to make it in time.
That'd be awesome.
Thinking about it. We'll see how low the tickets go.
Yeah.
If I go, I have to hand out some Football Guy stickers.
Awesome. Got to.
All right. Next question. The Tampa Bay Lightning won their last Stanley Cup in 2021. When was the last time the Philadelphia Flyers won? 1965, 1970, 1975, or 1980?
I think there's a theme going on here, Joey.
I don't know about that. Jake, you went to the dentist today, is that correct?
I did. Yeah.
You think that Flyers player there has ever been to a dentist?
Do they? I don't think so. Do they have dentists for Canadians and Russians?
I don't know. Well, I don't think they have dentists in Philadelphia. I think that's the common theme there.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, Steve saying that's mean. Well, you know what, Steve? You guys have the only perfect team, so you could throw that right back in my face. Right back in my old face there. Correct answer is 1975. That's the last time the Flyers, a team from Philadelphia, won the Stanley Cup.
That's a long time ago.
They've won 2 since then. So, all right, let's take a look at the scoreboard. Oh, a little shake up. 5 on it. Getting up there. Do you know that song? I got 5 on it. Yeah, it's a good song.
I'm not that young, Joey.
I know. I just like to make sure. Galileo, Steve F, Smitty. Say, Smitty, what's up, bud? Jeff, not sure what it says about me that first question I'd get right as a football guy is about hockey.
Hockey guys? Think about it, Jeff.
Could be. It's the one pro sport I've never seen live is hockey.
Really?
I've always wanted to. I don't have a team. I just said Tampa there, but
Tampa Bay.
And the Florida Panthers. Florida's got some good hockey teams.
They do.
Just never been to one live. Always wanted to.
I don't think I have either.
Next question. The NFL hosted the first regular season game in Dublin on Sunday. Where is the international series not headed to in 2025? So what city are they not going to? Barcelona, Berlin, London, or Madrid? One of those cities will not be hosting an NFL regular season game this year.
When I was watching the game on Sunday morning, every time there's an international game, I always just think about what Sergio Dip is doing. And with the Vance Joseph commentary of him there he is having the time of his life. I just wonder what he's up to.
I don't know.
He's the best.
Jake, do you like the international series?
I do. It's interesting what they're doing. I don't love the idea of moving a team internationally, from the logistics standpoint of it, but I think we'll get there eventually. But
do you think so?
I mean, it feels like London. I mean, the Jags are just slowly. Let's see how far we can get them out there and just see if they forget to come back home. But we'll see.
The Vikings are getting the long treatment this year. So
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, Barcelona not hosting a international series game this year. I do believe they have hosted in the past, though. I could be wrong. Tabitha out here just spouting out numbers. 1980. Okay. Oh, Ann finally got a question right. Congratulations, Ann. After 45 games you've tuned in for, you finally got a question right. We're proud of you. We knew it would happen one day. You know, one thing that we did move the time to Tuesdays at 7. And I know she goes back and she watches the show. Charlene, we love you. We miss you. We got to find a way to get your boss to let you off work early to come hang out with us again because we miss you very much. All right. And week 5 on it, hanging at the top of the board. They want that Football Guys subscription. Smitty, JCU, Andrea up on the board. Galileo. All right. Let's take a look at the next question. But seriously, I'm not bitter. Numbero named Tampa the 14th best city in terms of quality of life. And where was Philly? Were they 41st, 43rd, 45th, or 47th?
I know that bar.
Yeah, it's a bar in Philadelphia. Not bitter at all.
No, not at all. Great city. Great city.
Yeah. I mean, and our staff at Football Guys, we have like 8 Eagles fans, and all of them were so nice to me on Sunday. None of them went into my DMs or my pings and sent me messages of hate. They were all messages of love. And so that's just the team we have at Football Guys. They would only say nice things to me.
Mm-hmm. Never anything mean.
Never. Not one of them said anything mean to me because they know I'd run to Joe. Joe. Jason Wood said something so mean to me today. Oh, and correcting me. No, Joey. First one tonight. Well, you know, and, you know, maybe, you know, they say when you go bowling, if you have a beer or two, it helps you get maybe the wine is helping you a little bit. Oh, and the Bourbon Cowboy coming in here with some trivia of his own. Barcelona Dragons was a NFL Europe team, I believe. Well, I think you're right on that. Do you remember the NFL Europe?
I don't. That's something that I'm missing. Was that a big thing?
I have vague memories of it. When I lived in Montana, there was like the NFL Europe was going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
Philadelphia ranked 47th in terms of quality of life. Tampa Bay 14th. Mm-hmm. So, you know, just these are facts, Jake, that we bring to trivia. These are facts.
It's all, you know, opinion based. You know, who's to say the best city is?
What does Philadelphia have? Cheesesteaks and running up steps. Like, what else? Nothing else that I know of. I don't know.
No comment.
Will Spencer Rattler ever win a game? Tony asking, will Spencer Rattler ever win a game? You know, Tony, I'm gonna address your question first. I'm gonna say something to you a second. First, I do think Spencer Rattler will win a game. He was a player I was really high on when he's coming into the league. I thought he fell into a pretty good situation there in New Orleans, where they didn't really have a concrete QB1. I thought he could win his way up. Derek Carr's moved his way out, so that'd be good. But I love that you've hidden from the fact that you're a Saints fan from me for, what is it now? Almost a year, Tony? So, because I'm a Bucs fan. He hid it away from me. Found that out today. And I don't hate the Saints by any means. They're not the Panthers by any means. But, you know.
I think the Bucs hate the Saints. They probably even think about the Panthers. The Panthers are the irrelevant little brother.
It's the Falcons right now. The 2 wins last year really bumped them up on my I don't like your team list.
Yeah.
But we got their number earlier this year. So, all right, let's take a look. Next question. How many total yards, rushing and receiving, did Bijan Robinson contribute in the Falcons' victory over the Commanders? Was it 171, 181 total yards, 191, or 201? Bijan had himself a day.
That's why I love the NFL, Joey, because one week you can put up a goose egg on offense, and then the next you just have yourself a day. And Michael Penix looks good, and Bijan looks great, and it's impossible to predict this league. It feels like.
Yeah, I mean, Atlanta, when they're home, they're a different team. And I know that's kind of true to every team, but man, when Atlanta is at home, there's something else, and it's not the fans because they're all awful. But I mean, it's the team. There's a different team when they're on the field.
You're gonna get kicked out of every major
I
city
know.
in the United States.
I'm just really checking them off a list at this point by now. 181 total yards. Yeah, Bijan won. It's my RB1 on my main home league team. Still wasn't enough for me to beat my best friend this week. I asked you at the top of the show if your teams were doing well. Do you have like one league, Jake, that just means the world to you?
I do. I have a couple actually. One that's been running since I was, I think, in seventh or eighth grade, and it's been with buddies and then our dads, and it's just been going on forever. And we play. The winner gets to put money in, and the winner has to buy a jersey of their favorite player that they drafted on their team that year, and it's just very fun. We have a trophy too. Low stakes, but just that one is I can never miss that draft. I'll always be there for that.
Yeah. I think everybody has that one league that just means the world to them. So, and it's what I have found, because I've got to talk to lots of different people that run fantasy leagues over the last couple of years, is that few of the leagues that mean the most to people have anything to do with money. It really has to do with the bragging rights, and then like an old trophy that you've had just kind of kicking around for the longest time. My main home league, it's the Travelocity Garden Gnome. It's like about this tall, and we painted it gold, and it's just I won in 2012. I have not won it since. I've been to the finals 4 times since then.
Dang.
I'm just cursed, and and of course I do this for a living, so everyone's like, "Oh, look, we beat the pro." Yeah, you know what? Y'all won't trade with me. Y'all won't even discuss anything with me. So I don't know about that. Dylan has a question for us. Dylan says, trade offer 0-4, was a Bengals manager, nothing to lose. I sent McBride, Chase Brown, Ladd McConkey, and Matthew Golden or Pearsall. So Golden or Pearsall. In return, they'll get Brian Thomas Jr., Quinshon Judkins, Travis Kelce, and Troy Franklin. Good move in full PPR. All right, let's break this down. So I'm going to just break it down position by position, because I think you are pretty much trading equally there. So, Jake, between McBride and Kelce, we want McBride, right?
Yep.
All right. And then Chase Brown or Quinshon Judkins?
I want Judkins right now.
I want Judkins too.
I would not say that. I can't believe I'm saying that. 100%. I think I take Judkins.
Yeah, I would too. And he looks really great. And I think this Cleveland offense is going to kind of get back to what they're known for, running the ball down people's throats and surviving on defense. So, which I don't think it's a bad plan for Cleveland. Keep that ball out of Joe Flacco's hand right now, because he's not looking very good. Brian Thomas Jr. versus McConkey. They're both having really disappointing starts to the season.
McConkey's on the better. I mean, it's just do you trust Trevor Lawrence or Justin Herbert more?
Yeah, I think I'm at a point now where I'm on the McBride side. I think it's the best player overall in the trade, and I would rather have McConkey, Golden, and Chase Brown. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to break it down on paper there. That's what I had to do.
Yeah.
Trey McBride, he just looks outstanding right now. So, all right. Jake, I got to stop talking and get through these games. This is what I'm known for.
We're having fun.
Oh, we are. All right. Next question. Sunday's tie between the Cowboys and the Packers was the second highest point total tie of all time. What was the highest? Was it the Raiders and Patriots 41-41, 42-42, 43-43, or 44-44? What was the highest tie of all time?
Joey, how do you feel about ties in a football game?
So, because I watch European football, I'm used to ties, and I've heard of the derogatory slang that it's like kissing your sister. I think that's rude. I think it depends on what side of it you're on. If you're the home team, I don't like a tie. If I'm the home team, I don't want a tie on my home turf. But if I'm the away team and I get a tie, I'm okay with that. Well, that's a very European football mindset, but this question kind of split everybody. Yeah, 43-43 was the correct answer. Look at the leaderboard. Yeah, not Arthur Smith. moving up to the top. He's got a little flame. He got 5 in a row. Just fought his way back up to the top. Barbara Bryant. She's in striking distance. We'll move right into the next question. And how many games of the 2025 regular season has Buffalo Bills running back James Cook failed to rush for a touchdown? 0, 1, 2, or 3? How many games has James Cook not rushed for a touchdown this season? And which QB would you prioritize in Superflex? Epic Fail asking us. Cooper Rush, Dylan Gabriel, or Mac Jones? Lamar, last I saw the injuries looking like maybe 2 to 3 weeks max. Dylan Gabriel, I don't really have much interest in. I think I would actually side with Mac Jones. If you are the Lamar Jackson manager, that does change my answer, though, because just having that Ravens quarterback would be my preferred situation.
Agreed.
All right. Yeah, why do I keep saying James Conner? James Cook has rushed for a touchdown in every game this season. Go James Cook. Having a awesome season. Anybody that waited on running back in the first 2 rounds and took James Cook in round 3, you are being rewarded.
You could get him late too in some drafts.
Yeah. Once he signed, he started creeping back up draft boards. But if you got him early, good for you. All right. Ooh, not Arthur Smith and Smitty. Fighting it out. Barbara still able to. Okay, last question of the pack. Which Detroit line is leading the NFL in total touchdowns, receiving and rushing combined? David Montgomery, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, or Jamison Williams? And that's Dan Campbell in there. Jake, how many brick walls would you run through for Dan Campbell?
At least 5.
At least 5, yeah.
At least 5. I mean, he's electrifying.
He's just, his post-game speeches are the stuff of legend. Yeah.
I'm glad. I think Ben Johnson, very great coordinator, and will be a good coach. I'm glad to see the Lions are still good, because because I like Dan Campbell a lot, and that was my worry, is they're going to drop off, and then it's going to be he can't coach, he whatever. I'm glad to see they're still doing well.
Yeah, you guys fell in the trap when I put rushing and receiving combined. Yeah, it's still Amon-Ra St. Brown. 6 touchdowns, I believe, last I checked. Yeah, Dan Campbell is just the best. And Ben Johnson needs to work on his interviews. I'll say that.
Yes, he does.
I don't know if you saw that or not. But take it easy, Ben. It is a game at the end of the day. All right. Looking at the podium. In third place, Smitty. Ooh, we got a little shakeup maybe. In second place, not Arthur Smith. And in first place with 6,474 points, Jeshu is the winner. JSHU. You are the winner today. You've won yourself a Football Guys subscription. Reach out to us through the Discord, the fantasycares Discord, or the Football Guys Discord, and we will get you that Football Guys subscription. Super exciting for you. I am going to pull this down and put up the next game board. And now I make our faces nice and big. Oh, my hat. I got to fix it. Jake, did you have fun writing your trivia this week?
I did. I had a lot of fun. I felt like I took some feedback from last week. Still good questions. No, just from my lovely wife. She said they were too.
Sorry,
the questions were too hard, and so we'll see how these go. Tonight. Yes. I'm feeling good about them.
I'll get the game board up for everybody in just 1 second. It always takes a few seconds to load. All right. We'll peek behind the curtain here. All right, your game pin is going to be 48798. Let me get that QR code nice and big for you. And then I'll put the board game up. Where's my mouse? There it is. All right, there you guys go. So hop on in there. What's going on in the chat? Let's see what they're talking about. Oh, sneaky Joey. Well, that's what I'm known for. Ann saying code. She needs it. It's right there, 48798. Let me get the banner. I'll update that code there for us. sorry about that. So, Jake, we've got Halloween coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And what did I tell you that I wanted to do last week behind the scenes?
We were gonna do our Halloween scary spooky movie series.
Yeah. So yes, Jake is letting me curate a selection of movies for us to watch this Halloween. He's got a local theater there in Charlotte where he lives that's showing some pretty spooky ones. So I kind of built it around that a little bit, but it's been kind of fun. And I was contemplating on sharing the list with everybody. And if you're into really spooky stuff and Halloween stuff, kind of know what you're getting into, happy to share that with you over on Letterboxd. So yeah.
Very exciting.
Take a look at it. Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. I asked Jake if there's a few he hadn't seen, so I threw those in there, and then threw a couple of my favorites. So it'll be fun. Chat, let us know because we're 1 day away from October, what your favorite scary movie is.
Mm-hmm. If you and Bethany ever find your way up to Charlotte, even just for a visit, we got to go to the Independent Picture House here in Charlotte, Joey. It's such a cool experience.
I love indie theaters. They're so much fun. My theater that's right up the road that I go to most often to see like whatever's coming out in major releases. They're like renovating it all to put those luxury seats in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the luxury seats.
Mm-mm.
I like getting into a theater, sitting down in my seat. Maybe I'm going to stick to it a little bit. It's a little creaky. I don't know. I just give me the old theaters with the old seats. I'm fine with stadium seating. I think that's like where it's the middle ground, I guess. But this luxury seating, I fall asleep. I'm not going to lie. I get too comfy.
Well, Joey, this is my biggest pet peeve with this luxury seating is, at least at the AMCs that I go to here, there's walls in between each row,
Okay.
like as you go up, and these luxury seats that recline all the way to essentially you're like laying down.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, if you get there early and you're on the outside rows, you can't lay it out because people can't get through.
It's like an
so
airplane.
at what point do you recline yourself? Because when the movie's starting, you just hear like across the whole entire theater, and it's just the most annoying thing.
All right. Well, here's where I'm gonna just get on my high horse for a second. Even though there are 20 minutes of previews, people get to the movies before your scheduled start time. It's just a matter of respect. And I know that I'm going to be the old man about this and they showed too many previews. They showed too many. Still, there is a presentation that is about to be presented to you. Be on time. Just punctuality is everything in this world. So
we cut it close. We cut it close last week, Joey, if I'm being honest.
I do not like hearing that, Jake. My buddy showed up. Ooh. Oh God. We went to a 2:00 movie on Friday and he walked in the door at 1:58 and he's like just nonchalant. Greg, I hope you're watching this. And we walk in and he knows that I like to be early. And he's like, hey, what do you think from the snack bar? I'm like, no, it's fine. I don't want to miss the Odyssey trailer. I'm going to the theater. And I go in there. And then he comes tromping up there with his popcorn and his drink. He's like, all right, did I miss it? And I'm like, no, but that's not the point. And then 15 minutes later, the trailer played. But still, get to the movies on time, people. Very passionate about this. I will say the only thing I like about the luxury seating is the walls you're talking about. People pulling their phones out has become like an epidemic in this country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when those walls you can't see the people on their phones.
Yeah.
So, it's a less stressful experience for me because of that.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
All right. Chat's probably had enough of me already. They keep coming back though. Tony wanted to know, does Anthony Richardson get on the field this year? Maybe if they need to get like a water bottle to somebody, they might run him out there. But other than that, I think Danny Dimes is he's playing pretty well. I think I want to stick with him. Ian's favorite scary movie is The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Terrifying.
Really scary.
CLT here. Okay.
Hey, Mark.
Okay. Enos. Would I get in trouble if I get a red polo shirt and trick or treat is Winnie the Pooh? Bourbon Cowboy, if you're only wearing the red polo shirt, there might be laws against that. I would laugh because I think Winnie the Pooh that's very funny. But Bourbon Cowboy, I would not suggest doing that. We want you here with us every week. All right, Jake, let's get into this game. We have 14 minutes left before we're supposed to be wrapping up.
All right, let's roll.
All right. Got 19 people in here. 3 more than last game. That's good. Pack 02. And I have not seen I've only seen one of these questions.
Oh boy.
Jackson Dart is 1-0 as a starter in the NFL. What school did he play for in college? Was it Georgia, Ole Miss, Michigan, or Florida?
There's actually another answer there. I'm curious if you know, Joey.
Absolutely not. I don't watch college.
No. Okay.
I watch a little bit. No, I watch Gator games, but my thing is like I love my wife and I love my kids and I want to keep them around. So I got to give Saturdays to them.
I get it.
But I find ways to sneak it in. I do,
One of my favorite clips is whenever someone goes to an NFL game and then they ask like, what college did Jalen Hurts go to? And then just no one has any idea. And it's just fascinating to me of just like, the differences in what people watch. And
yeah, it's, there's so much sports content that you can consume.
Mm-hmm.
And right around the corner, I just got an alert that the first college basketball game for Stetson is on November 3rd. Is their first exhibition. So college basketball season's right around the corner.
Yep.
I watch a lot more college basketball than I do college football, to be honest. I really do. It's that and Liverpool football are the two sports that I just enjoy watching them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do any type of fantasy content around them. It's there for the love of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Ole Miss is the correct answer. 2 people said he played at Florida. Yeah. How about that? Oh, we got some. Oh yeah, Vince, where you been? It's Joshua and Jacob. I'm Joshua tonight, I guess.
I'll be Jacob.
Yeah, I mean it's close enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street. That's a good one, Andrea. I think when I was a kid, I snuck out from behind the couch and saw my mom watching that. Scared me good. Too Much Brian. Next week, Joey has a double show week. I'm actually going on Too Much Brian's show, and we're going to do a scary movie draft, a Halloween movie draft.
Wow.
He sent me the rules, and I glanced over them, and I know I have a week to prepare. So I didn't really dive into the rules, but I know there are rules, and I will follow them. So, yeah, looking forward to
watch that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like vetoes and stuff, but
okay.
I'm probably going to win.
You're not going to get vetoed. Who would ever veto you?
I don't know. Well, this person might. Number 2 on the podium, Joe Bryant. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. And, guys, he could win the game every week if he wanted to and just pay me off, but he doesn't do that because he loves integrity. So thanks, Joe, for keeping the game honest. All right. Next question. How many passing completions did Cam Ward have against the Texans? 10, 14, 18, 22. I like that you had them in like one numerical order and the denominations were by 4. I like that, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
A little on-air feedback for you.
Good things come in 4. They say that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's true.
Someone said it.
Very popular. I've not watched much Cam Ward this year, to be honest with you. I need to watch some tape.
Yeah, it's not great, but I mean, 4 games in on the Titans? What are we really asking for here? I think he'll be a great NFL starter.
Mm-hmm. All right. Correct answer was 10. You only had 10 completions? Nope.
Not a lot.
That's not many. Well, let's get those numbers up, Cam. All right. Oh, Joe, you got cocky. After one question, you came on braggadocious Joe Bryant and then right down the board. That's what happens, Joe. Casey Chemist up in first place. Richard Grass, he knew. 10. I think Tabitha's on a bit of a delay. Ole Miss, good job, Tabitha. She got that one right. Yeah. Or is she pulling the old Scott Fish where Scott answers the question 5 minutes after? That's the old fish. All right. Next question. Josh Dobbs entered the game against the Panthers on Sunday. What was the last team Dobbs played for? The Jaguars, the Steelers, the Titans, or the 49ers?
Do you know Josh Dobbs' nickname?
Nope.
He's the pastronaut because he
Oh, yes.
studied aerospace engineering at the University of Tennessee.
And he doesn't have eyebrows, right? He
He doesn't.
alopecia, doesn't he? That's awesome. I think the helmet just slips off with that, or
I don't know.
I should probably be quiet. Joey. How many shows I made it before I actually got a little offensive? It was all clean, all good. No one was getting offended. And then Joey had to vamp on a question he didn't write, and look at him go. The 49ers is the correct answer. 12 of you. Oh, we got some sharp cookies.
I had to look this one up. I forgot that he's on the 49ers. Yeah. Completely forgot.
Barbara saying her favorite team for Dobbs. I sure one of my kids. Guys, we know what happened. Was it last week when the kids bum rushed the show?
The unicorn attack.
Oh my gosh. The playback of that. If you didn't see the ending, was it last week's show?
I think
it was last week's show.
Yeah.
Go back and watch the last 2 minutes of last week's show. My daughters they were so good all day, and then chaos.
It was perfect. Yeah. It was a perfect ending.
Yeah. All right. Smitty up on top there. Smooth Kid in third place. Badger. I love Badgers. In second place, J-Lo. Hey, welcome in, J-Lo. And then KC Chemist. Trying to get themselves a Football Guys subscription. Barbara, please. Language.
Yeah. We don't tolerate that here.
Inappropriate. Go say sorry to Joe. All right. Question number 4. Who led the game interceptions in the Colts' first Rams game? Was it Tyler Warren, Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, or Michael Pittman Jr.?
Love that I threw an extra game in there. Just in case you're curious, I wrote this question. Okay. And my question, in case you're worried, there was a game between the Colts and the Rams in the game.
No, yes.
I have an eye doctor appointment soon, Joey. I think I need to get that checked out.
Jake, you've been going to see a lot of doctors lately. You okay?
I know. I'm getting old, Joey.
That happens. She thought it was Steelers. There's the sorry Joe. All right. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. Correct answer is Puka Nacua. I believe he's leading the NFL interceptions, is he not?
I think so.
Yep.
I mean, he had a ton on Sunday. You know, so only option, it felt like.
Somebody pointed out if you started your draft like Jonathan Taylor, Puka Nacua, you're sitting pretty right now.
Who would have thought?
Right. Football Guys probably did.
Yeah, we did.
Spitty up top. Moving on to the next question. We're trying to hurry through them for you guys. How many touchdowns has Jamar Chase recorded so far this season? Not enough is the correct answer. 0, 1, 4, or 7.
So it's been a hard season.
Yeah, you got to think it's probably tied to Joe Burrow a little bit. I was talking with Football Guys analyst and host of the Fantasy Ball Show, Dave Kluge, earlier today. And we were talking about Chase Brown a little bit, and just like you wouldn't think, you probably would think losing your quarterback would just down your team that much, but you have to think everything is pretty much tied to that at this point, the expectations. And so hate to see it, but I mean, Chase has done well with other quarterbacks in the past. So
yeah.
Correct answer is 1. Uno. You kind of gave away the answer on the picture there, though, Jake.
Yep.
Was that the clue?
It was the clue.
Pickles Nacua probably has more receptions than Cam Ward has completions.
Probably.
We could do the math on that and figure that number out. Let's go Stripey Cats. Yeah. It's my Joe Burrow is my daughter's favorite player. She crushed when I told her that she lost her fantasy quarterback for the season.
Oh.
But Daddy's told her, you wait on quarterback. But Daddy, I want Joe Burrow. Like, I don't care. Dad. And I'm like, all right, take him. It's on you if something bad happens. And
something bad happened.
Something bad happened. So now she's got Trevor Lawrence. Now who's really sad.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Georgia's 33-game win streak at home was broken on Saturday. What school now has the most home wins in a row? Oh, there's Uga.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama, LSU, Oregon, or Ohio State? Who now has the most home wins in a row?
33 was just, that's ridiculous.
That's a lot of home wins. I know it's not Florida. No, it's not.
Not even up there, Joey. Don't even worry about it.
I'm not. I do think we're going to beat Texas, though.
You can.
I'm going to be on the field. I think we're going to beat Texas.
I mean, I'd rather have Lagway than Manning on my team. And, I don't know. San Jose State gave him a run for their money a couple weeks ago. So I'd be feeling good.
All right. Correct answer is Oregon. Yeah, they won on the road on Saturday against Penn State.
Yeah.
That's my father-in-law's alumni.
Oregon or Penn State?
Penn State. And I have not talked to him since they lost because I know not to bother him when Penn State loses.
Glad I bit my tongue. Didn't say anything.
Oh, you can. You can say as much as you want.
I don't want to get in trouble with your father-in-law.
He let me marry his daughter, so he's not such a bad guy. All right. Smitty up on top there. Badger, KC Chemist, J-Lo on the board. Not Arthur Smith. You know what? It makes me think it is Arthur Smith.
I mean, the perfect cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. It probably is.
Oh, Bourbon Cowboy saying, I'll take that bet. Hook 'em. Bourbon Cowboy, let's figure something out. Let's make a side bet.
Loser has to Winnie the Pooh this Halloween.
I have children, Jake. I don't want to get arrested. Bourbon Cowboy, if the Texas Longhorns beat the Florida Gators, I will purchase a Texas Longhorns t-shirt and wear it as long as it takes Fanatics to get it to my house. But I'll wear it on the future episode of Trivia Night Live. So probably I might get here in time for next Tuesday. But I mean, the Gators are going to win. And Bourbon Cowboy, if the Gators beat the Texas Longhorns, you have to keep your avatar the same, but you have to change yours to the Bourbon Alligator. Bourbon Gator. There you go.
I like it.
There we go. Side bet. Both pay it off. All right. You're right. I am Arthur Smith. Jeff, we figured out your identity. Fantasy Cares made it. There you go. Wait till you see the routes I've schemed up for a fifth tight end. All right. Oh, we've got a deal, folks. So
wow.
If the Longhorns win, Joey wears the Texas Longhorns t-shirt. And if the Gators win, we've got the Bourbon Gator up in here. All right. And that's just 1 week, Bourbon Cowboy, that you got to change your name. So I will be at a Dave & Buster's watching that game, it sounds like. Actually, no, watching my children, not watching the game. Question number 7. How many turnovers did the Jaguars defense cause against the 49ers? 0, 2, 4, and 5. What's the correct answer there?
Joey, what's your favorite mascot in the NFL?
I knew this was coming up. Favorite mascot name, even though I don't like the team, Sir Purr, just makes me laugh. But I have been to a Jaguars game when Jackson DeVille bungee jumps into the stadium, and let me just tell you, it's impressive. Like, he's hard not to love. Jackson DeVille, famously featured in the Football Guys magazine this year. Joe, it's the only thing I heard him like really say this is going to be it in the magazine. Everything else, he's very open to collaboration, but he needed that mascot in that magazine.
He did.
4 turnovers. Wow.
It's a lot.
Good job, Jags defense.
I was going to say, what's the Colts mascot's name? I forget on it, but he does that like belly roll thing in the end zone, and it cracks me up every time. I don't know if you've seen it.
I can do that. I have a big belly. I like the videos of that when they play like the little peewee teams, and that Colt mascot is just taking out those 8-year-olds. Blue is his name.
Blue. Okay, Blue's my favorite. Especially when he takes out the 8-year-olds in peewee football.
Yeah, he just like cleans them. There's got to be a flyer going, like a waiver going around for the parents to be like, I will let my child be taken out by a 6-foot pony.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God, too funny, Jake. All right. We're having fun. Smitty up on top there. Badger, Casey Chemist, Galileo, not Arthur Smith. And Vince letting us know you're my boy, Blue.
There you go.
All right. We got, I think, 2 questions left in the pack. 3 questions. We got to get through these. Who led the Chiefs in rushing and receiving yards against the Ravens? Was Isaiah Pacheco, Travis Kelce, Hollywood Brown, or Xavier Worthy? If it was running from the cops, it would be that wolf.
It would. I love that. That's such a ridiculous story.
Yeah, nuts. Yeah, I said on Sunday Morning Live this week, I got to wait a few seconds before I can say this out loud. But there's a player here that I said would be droppable if they didn't show up on Sunday finally. I would be completely okay just cutting them loose from your team. Because I just hadn't seen it yet this season. And I figured if it doesn't happen today, it's not going to happen rest of the season. But Xavier Worthy, it's not the player I said to drop, but Xavier Worthy, yeah, great game. Isaiah Pacheco, he's earned 1 more week from me.
Yep.
I thought if he couldn't make it on Sunday, that we'll never see it from him. So
good to see it from him.
Just kicking the can down the road there. But yeah, Xavier Worthy looked like a superstar on Sunday. So don't hurry back too soon, Rashay Rice. Is that Peyton in the Colts mascot uniform? I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. All right. 2 questions left. Oh, maybe 3. I don't know. I can't do math. All right. Next question. 2 questions left. Oh, Jake, read this.
Jake decided to start Geno Smith in his league this week. How many interceptions did Geno Smith throw? Is it 0, 1, 3, or 5? Oof. How many interceptions did he throw? Joey, I don't know if you've looked up Geno Smith quotes. I knew he had a couple. I had a fun 5-10 minutes just reading through Geno Smith quotes the other day. It was awesome.
He's quite the character. I also fell into the Geno Smith trap and was not very happy on Sunday.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was very bad.
Yeah,
and it didn't need to be that way, Geno.
It didn't. And
who are we to say?
The haters wrote him off, but he didn't write back.
That's a good quote, Jake.
He should have written them back.
3 interceptions. That's 3 more than we wanted to see.
Because he knew I started him, and he said, "Okay, watch this."
I made a trade to get Jared Goff on my team, and I benched Goff for Geno Smith. And Goff didn't have the greatest game in the world, but it would have definitely got me more points than Geno got me.
Yeah.
All right. Let's look at the podium. 3 people. Oh, technically, all the entire board is still in the game. Smitty, Badger, Casey Chemist, Galileo, Jay Shu. It'll come down to you 5. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. I lied on camera. Top 3. Still has a chance to win here. But still, everyone should answer. Last question in the pack. The Tennessee River flows through 4 states. Which state does it not enter? The Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, or Kentucky? I don't know why I called Mississippi the Mississippi.
The Mississippi.
Is that the stadium in Knoxville?
It is Neyland Stadium.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that many jerk faces gathered in one place before, but there it is.
Well, it's funny. It was actually the Florida game, so there's.
Oh. Yeah. When do we play?
It's in the swamp. I think it's in November.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That'd be fun. I've never been to Gainesville. I don't know if I want to or not, but
I don't think you'd like it. There's a lot of Gator fans in Gainesville.
Yeah, surprising.
I've been to Knoxville. I love Knoxville. I went to Barley's Tap Room.
Oh,
had
yeah.
a delicious pizza. Had a nice a few small beers while I was there.
Just a few small beers.
Just a few small beers, and had a really great evening. My friend Tristan Prettyman played a concert that evening at Barley's, and one of the best nights of my life. Stayed at the Crown Plaza downtown Knoxville.
Yeah. Very nice
Good stuff. Yeah. Georgia is the one state that Tennessee doesn't flow through.
It gets right there. Chattanooga's right there, but just it doesn't make it.
I've been to Chattanooga too. I've walked across the Walker Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I know about Tennessee. Mm-hmm.
Tennessee native.
Basically. All right. Let's see that final podium. In third place, Smitty. In second place, Badger. And in first place, was there ever any doubt by 2 points? Casey Chemist.
Wow.
Congratulations. Jake, I don't want to tell any lies, but I want to say that this was the most fun night of trivia I've had ever. This was a lot of fun tonight.
Wow. I had a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah. It was. We're only getting started, Joey.
This is true. There's still like 12 more weeks to go.
We got to.
Good.
I said we got to Winnie the Poohing and only in week 4. Imagine what we're going to be doing in week 11, week 12.
I mean, I could be Winnie the Poohing right now and nobody would know.
It's true.
The camera's only so high. We'll be back, every week this season, guys. We will have a special Halloween episode. I've promised it, so we're going to do it. We got to figure out a date for that, Jake. But yeah, we'll look forward to that. It'll be just all scary movies, trivia. So a special episode there for you guys. Let's see. The chat wants to say some things to us. Oh, somebody benched Dak for Geno. Oh, that was a big mistake. Yeah. Who would have thought Dak would have produced against one of the best defenses in the league, though? But there you go. Well, that last question got Jason. Sorry about that. Thanks, y'all. Fun night. Great questions. Thanks for being here, Barbara. Nice job, y'all. Thanks, Joe. I guess I keep my job for one more week, Jake.
We did it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was the goal of this show. Let's see how long we keep Joey afloat. Yeah. All right. John in here. I'm as good at trivia as I am at fantasy football. Well, then you must be a champion. And can't wait to see Joey in a Texas shirt. Should I just go ahead and pre-order it? I don't have any burnt orange shirts, so
you'll be fine.
Do they come pre-burnt, or do you have to burn it?
You gotta burn it yourself. It's a whole thing. Yeah.
I'm sure I can watch a YouTube tutorial or something. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here with us. And we will see you 7:00 next week. If I can find the darn video. There we go. We found it.